Hello guys, and in today's session I am going to talk about main analysis. So in this session you will get information about what are those relevant topics that are most probable for the 2021 main examination. We all are familiar with the syllabus, whatever question that was already asked in the UPSC, we all are familiar with that, what asked in 2018, 19 and 20. Now, on the basis of last 3 and 4 year paper, I am giving you some tips and that will definitely work and will pay you the best and help you in scoring 300 plus marks. It's totally depend upon how you tackle the things. In this session, before going to give you a glimpse over the previous year question, I would like to first of all deal those parts of the syllabus that are more relevant, that are more important for you. So what are those aspects of the syllabus? First of all, let's understand. As you all know, there are so many questions on the anthropology. People think that the historical perspective of dealing the culture, or one should also apply the same perspective in dealing the archaeological anthropology, especially tools and technology and the handling of material remains such as the stone, bone or wooden tools, metal objects, pottery of different shapes and their function. So we want to explore all the information in the historical perspective, but when you are dealing either the culture or the archaeological anthropology, there is a need to not keep your approach only materialistic, rather to keep your approach both social and scientific. So first of all, I'm going to talk about paper 1, then I will discuss on the paper 2, and after that I will talk about the what question already asked in the civil services and what are the most probable question area. In terms of paper 1, on the basis of the last 3 year paper, because these questions are not going to repeat again in your turn in January 2022 main examination. So in paper 1, first of all, find out in which area you are going to give more weightage comparatively, either in the socio-cultural or archaeological or applied or physical anthropology. So now choice is in your hand, but once you decide it, you need to deal the question in the following manner that will definitely pay you better. So whatever organic theory, let's begin with the organic theory because meaning, scope, branches and relationship. These are the traditional topic. Whenever the question ask the question, that question asked in the short notes or in question number 1. So the question actually comparative, analytical, descriptive belongs to the organic evolution. So whatever, when you are reading the organic evolution, whatever the available theory, you need to develop a comprehensive approach. When you are going to write about, suppose if this question asks man position in animal kingdom. So this question you need to deal from the one from the origin of life, another from the origin of mammals, or another from the origin of primates. It's up to you. It depends upon the length of the question. Either you should begin it with the origin of life, or you should start starting with the origin of mammals, especially eutherians, or from the primates. There is a slight change may you will found in your terms in terms of difference between non-human primate and the human beings. So for that, your approach must be surveying kinds of and on the basis of anatomical similarities and differences, not morphological. Anatomical similarity and differences, you need to put that answer rather to write morphological, because if the thing are not mentioned morphological, then why should you put morphological approach of distinguishing man with the other human primates or non-human primates? Of course, mention about and better put the diagram here. In terms of fossil evidence, for the use of comprehending human evolution. So this is the one of the good approach. So you should simply follow this approach when we are dealing the fossil evidence. And so one more important topic is the racial variation. So racial variation in the present day man and their classification or race are the one of the important topic. But when you are writing racism, so there is okay. Take more precaution, because sometimes what happens, people on the basis of caste and varna, they start describing about the racism. So this is not the approach of dealing with the racism. And so whatever the actual basis, like the genetic basis of racial variation, you need to write. Whatever okay statement given by UNESCO on the race, you need to write that statement. And for the archaeological anthropology, you need to explain the artifacts, eco-facts, tools, object, pottery, and in case of so material equipment of the culture or the technologies. So you need to put everything properly, systematically. That will pay you more in compared to write in general. Physical anthropologically, physical anthropology needs a rigorous practice over the diagram, especially with the primates. While rest of the for the rest of the physical anthropology, you need to maintain your flow chart in your writing. Early practice the diagram in order to better present in your main examination. So this is the few things that you need to keep in your mind when you are dealing the socio-cultural anthropology. Also write about various socio-cultural phenomena that will give you better marks. Sometime evaluate your own prejudices and develop a cross-cultural perspective when you are dealing it. Topic like the ethnocentrism, topic like the cultural thoughts and relativism. So that need a comprehensive cross-cultural approach. You need to maintain in that what are the fundamental significance of the social institutions and social cultural life, in especially in time and space. So first of all, understand it properly, and after understanding it, you do practice. Because socio-cultural anthropology seems to be easier, but when you were going to write, at that time you felt that you are simply presenting whatever things that are mentioned in the text, not you have put any efforts. So it's not like the simply writing the topic as in the books or in the your notes. You need to at least impose your own view and whatever your own understanding in terms of comparing the different cultures. Inculturation, cultural personality, functionalism, diffusionism, structural functionalism. These are the most important topic for the coming main examination. Similarly, the mode of production, distribution, and consumption in terms of economic anthropology that are the more important. Again, uh, nature and importance of kinship terminology like the lineage, clan, phratry, moiety. You need to once go through and revise it. A rule of descent, at least in general, they ask in the short notes. So, rule of descent, challenges of joint family system, insist taboo. These are topics. So, you need to practice and you need to develop early writing work. Next one is the magic and the religion. So, in case of magic, the functionary of religion, like the shaman, priest, these are the important area. Theory of origin of a religion, as suggested by P.B. Tyler, like the animism and others. So at least you should be clear in the theory of religion. Similarly, a difference between magic and religion. This is the another question that generally asked. Cultural and social changes. So this is the another important topic for anthropology optionals. So for that, 1 minute. So for that, you need to be up, put the thing in a planned ways or whatever changes and cultural lag you observe. So you need to mention all those cultural lags. Now, in terms of Indian anthropology, because we all are familiar with the bigger section of the society and the contribution of anthropologists. Whatever administrative changes we found after independence and before independence, so that is another important area. So first of all, understand the evolution of Indian culture and civilization from prehistoric to Veda period. Then the nature and magnitude of divergence of Indian society and culture. This is the another key topics. Caste, tribalization, social, Indian social organizations. This is the another forthcoming topic for the main examination. The process of socio-cultural changes occurring in modern India, you need to discuss. There are so many uh, there are so many philosophers who gave their opinion about the reason behind the social changes. So here you need to also discuss about the Marx and also discuss about others. Then whatever the safeguard and special provision made for the tribal upliftment and women empowerment, you need to at least be familiar with that. And in terms of rest of the part, like the ecological anthropology